sunlight. Gotta hide your heart. We want to be side, 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 side.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys so much. Did you miss me? I mean, you can just say that you missed me even if you didn't, because that'll make me feel good.
Okay.
So, one of my subscribers, who's also a friend of mine, asked me if I could do like those Douyin really glittery makeup looks going around, and I thought, okay, that is a good idea. But there's this look of Namjoon, and I had the same pretty similar choker, so I thought I'd like mix it up and like make it into like a Moonchild Ethereal makeup look. So that's what we're gonna do today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So let's get started. Okay, so to begin with, I'm gonna go into the MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Golden Light, just to illuminate the face a little more, because it's like an ethereal Moonchild makeup look. You want to look super glowy, right? So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take just a little bit on my hand and apply it to the high points. So I'm gonna apply it all over my under eye as well, just to highlight this area in particular in general, make it super glowy. I wish I had Koya, but I only have Chimmy. Now that I'm done with all of that, I'm gonna go into a foundation that I bought, which is 2 shades too light for me. So this is the Nykaa Skin Shield Anti-Pollution Foundation in the shade Golden Hour, but it is a little light for me, so I'm gonna be mixing it with the NYX HD foundation in the shade Soft Mocha, which is a little too dark for me. And then blend it all out with this really pretty cushion that I'm really hesitating to use. Like, look at that, it's already doing so. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into concealer. So first of all, I'm gonna go into a concealer which is pretty close to... What the hell? I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I'm gonna be going into a concealer which is pretty close to my skin tone. So I'm using Medium Deep Tan. I'm gonna let this sit and do my brows, because it's just what I do all the time. It just helps me get more coverage. So I just let the concealer sit, and I'm gonna move on to the brows. I'm just gonna make them super straight and kind of light, but still there, like defined. So now I'm gonna blend it all out with the concealer brush. By the way, Moonchild is such a comforting song. Like, I don't even know, it's just, it's beautiful. It's so, I don't even know, it's just pretty and really comforting. And like, if you don't like Moonchild,
Don't talk to me.
I'm gonna add a little bit of light concealer just to highlight the middle of my face and push it forward. So now that I'm done with all of that, I'm gonna be setting my under eyes. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Medium 25. I'm gonna take a small brush like this, dip it in, take the excess out, powder just my under eye. So the next thing, I'm gonna be bronzing, and because it's like a Moonchild makeup, So I want to keep a lot of like baby faceness going on. So instead of putting any bronzer on my cheeks, I'm just gonna be putting it on my jaw. That's what I usually do, but like specifically for this look, so I'm gonna be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and just on my jaw. And I'm also gonna define my chin a little bit, so I'm just gonna kind of angle it upwards. And lastly, I'm gonna contour my nose, make it like a small button nose thing. So I'm gonna go underneath and draw like a V. The line that is coming down my nose, I'm just gonna create one here. And then on top, I'm just gonna button it up and round it out. Okay, so moving on to eyes, I'm gonna go into the Nikake Watermelon Splash Palette and I'm gonna dip into this pink shade right here just with my fingers and apply it all on over my lids. Now I'm gonna go into Tammy X Revolution Tropical Carnival Palette. Ooh, I can't open it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go into this yellow shade and apply it to my inner corners. And now I'm not sure if I want to top it off with purple or apply purple in the inner corner, this purple. The same light pink shade from here and apply it to the lower lash line. Then I'm going to go into the star of the show today, which is the Etude House Mirror Holic. And first of all, I'm gonna apply it over on top of here. And then I'm gonna apply it a little bit onto the lower lash line, right in the center. I'm gonna take a white eyeliner and just tightline my outer half. Okay, so the last step being eyeliner, I'm gonna kind of do it. So today, before going into blush, I'm gonna highlight real quick. So I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Big Blush, and I'm gonna use a big brush like this, dip in a little bit, get the excess off, and just kind of into center itself. So for blush, I'm gonna be going into these two, but first I'm gonna go into the Innisfree My Blusher in the shade Pink Hydrangea, and I'm gonna take it on the same brush and apply it right here. So where my nose ends, encircle right here. Now taking a smaller brush, I'm gonna go into the darker shade, which is Dried Rose, and apply it right in the center. Now I'm gonna go back into the glitter and I'm gonna apply it like here. Use the brush itself and just like pat, pat, pat. So for lips, I kind of want them to be very seamless. So I'm gonna go and line it up with a concealer pencil. You can just use plain concealer. I'm just doing that to make the edges almost disappear. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Nike. Oh my god, I look beautiful. I'm gonna go in with the Nykaa Wake Up makeup. This is like a really pretty nice nude pink shade. And I'm gonna buff it all out with my fingers. And then I'm gonna go in with the same Nykaa creamy matte in the shade Nailed It, which is like a deeper burgundy shade. And then lastly, I'm gonna add a little bit of gloss into the inner parts of the lips. And we're done with the makeup. I'm gonna do like little space ones. I'm gonna try because I'm not the best at it, but like, and I'll see you guys. Okay?
Yeah, that didn't work out.
So this is the finished result, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.